Dollar Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the NBA. So y'all check this out. Well, I was talking about the teams I think you need to watch, right? I said Oklahoma City Thunder. Said the Pelicans, even though they don't have a great record, but still watch out for them. They might slip into the playoffs when everything is said and done. I see things. You know what I'm saying? I see things. Right? And the other one was the Indiana Pacers. Right? Let's stop there, Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers, to me, could possibly even make the Eastern Conference Finals. Right? I think they can make the Eastern Conference Finals in that East. You know what I mean? This one thing that I think is very important. And if they do this, they probably will make the Eastern Conference Finals. We know that they're doing well, right? You know they're doing well. They even just nipped that sixth place. They're in front of Philadelphia for fifth place in the Eastern Conference, the whole Eastern Conference. And we know they're missing their biggest star, Victor Oladipo. Now, you got about, 6 players on that team that's averaging double digits, right? 8 or 9, I think, that's averaging 7 or more points. There's some confidence there from everybody. Everybody's playing ball. And, they're handling their business. And everybody's confident. If Indiana Pacers bring Victor Oladipo back and bring him from the bench, they'll go to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's how I see that. It's little things. And I watch the NBA a lot, right? And not just my team. I watch a lot of NBA. See, the NBA is star-driven. And a lot of times, the pundits and the people, the commentators, and people just be talking, the star has to take the last shot. It's 10 seconds and the star dribbles, and he takes a shot over 2 people. If I'm a coach, I don't give a damn what your name is. You got problems. Make the right play. I don't need the star to take the last shot. I never agreed with that. They used to get on LeBron for that. And I'm not even a LeBron fan. But they get on LeBron for making a good pass at the end of the game instead of forcing a shot because you got the name. I don't believe in that. Right? I don't. And this team here, everybody's taking shots. You got 3 people, Brogdon, Sabonis, and TJ Warren, averaging over 17 points. Confidence. Right? You want these people to act and not react. You want them to believe in themselves. You want them to know that you believe in them. Those things are very important. When Victor Oladipo comes back, Victor Oladipo is all that. He's the bona fide all-star in that team. 2 others are getting close to becoming all-stars, and that's Sabonis and Brogdon. But right now, if you look at that team, Victor Oladipo is a star. He has a high usage rate. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. They don't need that right now. Right? And when they let Victor Oladipo come back and get his reps, get his shots up, and all that stuff and all the mistakes he's going to make and all the ball that he's going to be needing, let that come from that second unit, right? Because, see, people going to have to stick him if you got McDermott somewhere, right? Somebody better get on McDermott. So they got to follow McDermott around like it's J.J. Redick and Kyle Korver, right? Steph Curry and them. You got to follow McDermott, right? So he will have some space in that second lineup and he can have that high usage rate. You do not want the ball to not be in Malcolm Brogdon's hands. He makes very good decisions, and they have to stay honest with this guy because he is a 50, 40, 90 guy, right? 50% from the field, 40% from three-point, and, 90% from the free throw line. It's kind of guy you don't want to foul. This is a Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki kind of guy here we're talking about. I think J.J. Redick was that before, too. And there's not too many people, Steph Curry for sure, not too many people that are doing that, even though NBA has become only shooting, right? It's just shooting. High pick and roll, somebody standing in the corner. Matter of fact, people stand in the corner so much that if they drive and throw the ball to the corner without looking, somebody's still supposed to be standing there, right? The defense know that everybody's standing there. Sometimes I won't be standing there. I'll be standing somewhere else. I'll fake like I'm standing there somewhere else. You need to see that. You got the ball. But whatever. NBA has just changed. I'll get to ranting about that. I don't want to. My point is, Oladipo coming from the bench can handle his business and do that. In the regular season, when the playoffs come, things happen. Injuries happen, even before the playoffs. I'm just saying, but in the playoffs, things happen, matchups happen, then you can do that, right? And I still wouldn't do it right away. But, there's going to be some kind of scenario where Victor Oladipo can come in and he's got his form and then we can move on, right? But right now, you don't want to mess up the chemistry or the confidence from any of those guys that are handling their business in that starting lineup. If it's TJ Warren, think about TJ Warren if Oladipo come back. Is some going, he's not going to get that many touches, right? Sabonis probably will. Now, Miles Turner is somebody too that y'all forced him to have to shoot threes, right? Because he was a mid-range guy, almost like LaMarcus Aldridge type mid-range. He's not missing too many mid-range shots. That's because he blocks so many shots. People forget Miles Turner is a great shooter, right? Now he shoots that rainbow from the three every now and then, which if the NBA just didn't change, he would just be incredible with his mid-range. But he's, put it out there to the three too. So that's a good shooter too that we're underestimating. Barring injury to Sabonis and Miles Turner, Indiana's going to stay in that top 5 or 6 in the Eastern Conference, right? They're going to get in the playoffs and they're going to upset somebody, especially when Oladipo's back, but not in the starting lineup. If Oladipo goes in the starting lineup, the chemistry will change and they won't start winning more games than they're winning now. That's what I told you. So let's just all help in asking Indiana to bring Victor Oladipo back, but bring him from the bench so he can handle his business and do all the things he needs to do to get in that form we need him to be in by the time the playoffs come, without the other guys, right, having to take less reps and having to get out of form. You guys feel what I'm talking about? So let's see what the Pacers do. Still a team to watch, y'all. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.